Howdy, Possum Patty here, and I am Junk Food Junk Journaling. So welcome to Part 2. Part 1 took so long to process, and this is the one where I have a party going on, that while that was processing, I started just assembling a whole bunch of junk food boxes to make the opposite page. And this is the page that's going to have the round windows, and I'm thinking about doing a magnet again, although I don't have any more of those really flat ones, but this is pretty thin. See how strong these little ones are going to be. I'm going to have to order some more of those other ones. Okay, this is going to have a flip out, and there's going to be two pictures here, and then I want this one to be fold up that way, and I'm going to use this Dunkin' Donuts as the flap to hold that down. And I'll probably put a picture there, and then I'm just going to use this Green Mountain coffee because I love the picture on there with the mountains and the trees. Have to have my nature even though I'm doing junk food, right? And then this is going to be a flip up, and I love this packaging with the red and the little blue leaves on it. And then the background here is going to be this cookie page. So I will be putting probably a picture over here and probably a picture here and one over here, and where else? I can probably fit one here or there somewhere. Okay, so let's see, there was supposed to be another magnet. Here they are. Ooh, these are strong magnets too, and they're smaller than the other ones. I don't know how they're going to work, but we'll see. Okay, so you have to figure out what gets glued down first. And this is going to go under here, like that, and this is going to go... Do I want that on top or under? Maybe under the cookies. Okay, I'm going to put that under the cookies. And then that's going to go under that one. So I'm looking to see which thing is the bottommost thing to get glued down. And that's going to go there. So the bottommost thing is this, but I want to work on this first. Okay, so first things first, I'm going to do the back of this and the back of this. And let's see, I got no room to put this because it's so big. I'll move it over here to the computer table. And I got some room here. I'm going to, I like the colors on here. Find something to put here. I still have some scraps left from the other page. And let's see. This fit. The blue leaves on here kind of goes with the front of the box. Does this go a certain way? I think it goes that way. Okay, so we're going to, or I'm going to, glue this down. And then I'm going to put a picture on here. I'm using my tacky glue. And I'm just going to lay this on here, line it up. Just a scrap of paper. Give this a minute to dry and then I'll trim it to size. And I need something to decorate this with too. I really wanted to put a Pop-Tart in here. I need a picture. Let's see, what picture was I going to put on here? I'm not really sure. Oh, and I got some cookies left over on the other page. And let's see. This is another sister. Look at, she's smiling and everybody else has a really sad face. I'm just looking at, I think, is this her friend Kim? I was going to cut these people out, but you know what? This was her best friend and she just recently passed away. So, I mean, they're really young in this picture, but I might just leave her in because she's an angel. I had to text my sister to see who this was, and apparently this was the Junior Miss Connecticut pageant. And this girl's name is Nanette, and she said she didn't really know her, but this is the girl who won Junior Miss Connecticut, and this is my sister, and no friend or family is safe with me when it comes to junk journaling. She is now in a Pop-Tart. So I'm just going to glue this down, and I'll be back. Okay, moving right along here, I glued a picture of my, sister through one of the windows of this muffin packaging, and this is her daughter, who is now grown up and has a daughter of her own, who's probably about that age. So I want to cover the back of this with some paper. Excuse me, I went into the closet and, you know, did I really need to cut that from this nice big piece of paper? See, I'm trying not to do things like that anymore. You know, use up my scraps and stuff. I like this color here though. So let's see. Could make it blue. I haven't decided what I'm going to put back here yet though. Yeah, this is going to go like this, and then you open it up. And what's going to be underneath? This is going to be underneath there. So even though I like this color, that's going to be too much yellow. We don't need all that yellow. I'm going to brighten it up a little bit. So maybe we will put the blue, or I'll put the blue. I keep saying we. And we means you're just coming along on the journey with me, right? Okay, I'm going to glue that down like that and decide what I'm going to put on that. And I had this cookie left over from the other page, and I might make it like a little tab at the top here. And then I have some things I didn't use on the other page I could decorate. But I may save decorating for later, although I like the cookie there. Okay, two things I gotta do. Glue this down. Glue and cut. Instead of measure and cut, I glue and cut. I don't need to cover that because that's going to be under something else. That's my sister still texting me about the picture. or she lost the Junior Miss Connecticut contest to the girl behind her. I was telling her how no one in the family is safe from my junk journaling and how she was now a Pop-Tart. So she's laughing. Probably a good thing my family doesn't watch my videos. They don't know what they're missing. I think I want that corner up there, because it's mostly about them. Okay, I'm going to give just a second to dry, and then I'm going to trim it down. Well, I had a lot of fun finishing this off. There's a picture of me and my dad, and this was when I went to Missouri for my grandmother's funeral, and I just noticed that in the background here, if you can see that, is a self-portrait my grandmother did of herself standing in front of the mirror, and then there's a reflection of her in the mirror over there. I know it's hard to see, it's a little blurry, but I put on some party Pop-Tarts there, so I decided to make another party going on like I did on a page yesterday, part 1 of junk food, junk journaling. And I cut out some circles from the packaging or paper. These are paper circles, and I just took a pen and went around the edge and did some faux stitching. And I wanted to put a heart up here, but as you can see, the heart is just a little too insignificant to put there by itself. I could layer it right there, right? So I remembered I had a heart punch, a nice little one, and I started punching hearts out of packaging. This is from the box of cookies, which has wonderful colors on it. So I think I'm going to glue that down right there. And that's plastic, so I guess I better use this. And then I started playing some more on the other side, gluing some things down. Hopefully that'll stick. I need some more Fabri-Tac. Probably go to Walmart for that. I think it's cheaper. And on this side, I added a cookie, giant fake Oreo cookie. And then I had a box from Gluten-Free Donut Holes in the kitchen of Mrs. Cat. So I added her on there. And that's from the packaging. And then I cut out some hearts from this box. Came out kind of cute with the white at the top and the red checks. And then this is another label from the box. Now, like what it says here, did you know the power of a donut? I keep getting notes on how the familiar taste brought tears of joy to our customers. Well, they were good, but they didn't really bring tears to my eyes. And then I was thinking, maybe I should put a heart up on the cookie. Decorate it a little bit maybe. And then I'm like, you know what? Doesn't that look like a smile? I can make eyes. And I just happen to have Google Eyes from the Dollar Tree. Now I can make little eyes inside the hearts. That might be fun. Or I could put big eyes. I kind of like those big eyes. Or I could just do crazy eyes. One big one, one little one. Cray Cray Eyes. I could do that. I could do that. It's a Cookie Monster. All right, I'm going to glue these down. Crazy. I love it. I love it. Okay, this is done or almost done. You know, I like to keep adding things. And where's my book? I have to put it down on the floor because the table's so small. And what else did I work on? So this is done or almost done. And move some stuff out of the way. That is done or almost done. I could probably add a couple things to this. And I did work on the back of this also. Just use some scraps of paper, put the photo, memories in every box. Here's an old friend with a bunch of boxes. And I glued down the Dunkin' Donuts cup. I could probably add a few things to that. But this flap is to glue it in. So I think at this point, I'm going to glue all these things down to the page and see where I'm at as far as what else needs to be decorated. Now remember that under the cardboard, I am going to put a magnet, which is stuck to my scissors right now. I'm going to put one magnet under this cardboard right there, and one magnet on here. And I was going to put it on the paper, and I didn't do that. Well, that's okay, because I can put the magnet there and then put some ephemera on it. So I'm going to glue everything down in this order. That goes there. That'll fold up like that. And that goes there because that'll open up like that. And then this goes over here just to cover up that white. And that tab goes under there. And so that'll go down there. And that'll go there. And I'm going to get this all glued down. And then this will open like that. And this will open up here. And this will open over here. And then I will put something here. Somewhere. Put a picture here maybe. Maybe something up there. And that'll go like that. And then that'll close like that. And that'll close like that. And that'll be that page. With some more decorating, of course. Well, I had to put this down on the floor to finish it up because it was just too big. No room on the table to do it because of all the flip-ups and flip-outs and things. So this is what the two pages look like together. And I already showed you this page. So I'm just going to show you how I finished off this page. So the first flip out. Oh, and I still have a whole package of these junk food packaging. So I'll put that aside for now. Maybe do another page another time. So this is the flip out. Like so. And that's the back. And I did put a little magnet here under a little die cut of a flower, little tiny one. Okay, I added a little pink pearl here at the top. And a heart and a heart. Okay, and the next flip out is the memories in every box. And I added some hearts and some of these little pearls. And I just cut these out of packaging and some scraps of paper that were on the table. And this is from the Drake's Cake box, Webster. And there's a magnet on the back side of this. You can hear it like that. Keep it closed. The magnet is hidden under this heart, and this was cut from packaging. And I added some cookies. And it says memories in every box. This is an old friend with a bunch of boxes. And I added Rick Rack with some more of those little half pearls. Okay, then this is the flip up. And I did add a few hearts and a few of the little blue pearls here. On this page over here, I have a lot of cookies and circles, and this one I have hearts. But I did add some Rick Rack and some more of those half pearls on the flip up. And, excuse me. And Mr. Possum said, when's our checkup for our teeth cleaning? So I looked on the calendar and I noticed I had these little cards from the dentist with the little teeth. And I said, oh, that could be the sweet tooth. And I just die cut some of these leaves coming out in the corner here because on this side, I love this little leaf pattern here. So I added some leaves here in the corner in the sweet tooth. And there's my pop-up. Okay, and down here on the background page, I added a whole bunch of things. First of all, in the corner, this is my son back in elementary school. And I cut out the picture of these boys, and they were just fooling around somewhere in front of a bathroom that said men. This reminded me of like half of a chocolate cookie. And they're all laughing and carrying on, so I put an Enjoy Life from another box of cookies there. And I left men because, you know, they're like little men. I thought that was funny. I added some rich crackers up here on top of the chocolate cookies. And a little heart here, a yellow heart with the faux stitching and a sequin in the middle. And down here is a picture of me and two of my sisters. I have 3 sisters. One is missing. And so I put the little cutout from Package of Donuts, Mrs. Katz, or Grandma Katz, I think this is. And these are her donut holes over here. I did add yellow Rick Rack on this part with some pink little pearls there. And this big tray of chocolate frosted donuts. And some more Rick Rack with those pink pearls. And below the picture of the sisters, I put a little piece of this lace, the same lace that's on the other page over there. And here's a little circle with Ritz from the Ritz box. And another little heart. And under this heart is another magnet. And King Arthur flower from another box. And that is it. So this is kind of like a glue page. Oh no, wait. I did put this cup of tea up here, didn't I? Yeah, this is Green Mountain coffee box. But I added a cup of tea because I drink tea. Mr. Possum drinks the coffee. So this is like a glue page. Except for I add photos. And that goes down there. Those are gluten-free. And that goes over there. And you hear it snap in place because it has the magnet. And then that goes on there. And there's my second Happy Junk Food Packaging Junk Journal page. So this is quite a spread. Each of these pages took me a couple of days to do because I usually only work a couple hours a day on doing these things. So I hope you enjoyed this junk food journey in my junk journal. And I just want to say, happy junk journaling. And look what you can do by making ephemera from packaging from the kitchen. Thanks for coming along today. Bye-bye now.